FM. Dance to the drum, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
Trinidad and Tobago, good afternoon to all of you locked on across the nation. You are now under the radar, the number one talk show in Trinidad and Tobago, the growing one in the afternoon right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. This is Under the Radar, Trinidad and Tobago. All right, Heavy Duty is on his way, and don't worry, we good. All right, so we have a lot that we want to get through today. So good evening, good afternoon, once more to everyone joining on the social media pages as well. Be sure to share it as much as possible, like it, do all of that fun stuff. Special good afternoon goes out to, the morning team, Mr. X and Stephen Reese. We hear all here, don't worry, we heard. We have our own thing, don't worry. We have our own thing. We have our own thing. I'm waiting for my co-host as well, Heavy Duty, to get here to the station. You should be outside. This is where the energy is at. Trinidad and Tobago, the number one drive time show in Talk City 91.1 FM on the afternoon here. And as we get started, let me make sure and tell you that the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, has just extended warm greetings as well to, our East Indian brothers and sisters in Trinidad and Tobago. So, happy Indian Arrival Day. We celebrate that, this weekend in Trinidad and Tobago. So, happy Indian Arrival Day. All roads lead to Penal tomorrow, as the Prime Minister is up there. We still had anything to talk about. Again, we're just waiting for Heavy Duty to get here because I want him to do his lovely introduction. So as soon as Heavy Duty pulls up in that car park, so boom, he on the microphone now. So be ready to share it up, Trinidad and Tobago. Again, you are under the radar, live now with Heavy Duty and David Welch. I don't want to start the topics without him, so that's why I'm holding on for him a little bit. We did the minister in the Ministry of Housing, Philip Alexander. He did a quick video today. I think we could go to that and let you hear what's happening, what he's saying in regards to the government and, the stance that the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, took in, the whole matter with the protests. But we don't want to make the entire show about that anymore because, we've been talking about that for now almost 1 week. So I don't know if Heavy would want to even go into that again. But you know what? Let's take some phone calls then, all right? Let's take some phone calls through Trinidad and Tobago, 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. That is the number to call. And watch now. We're coming out so new. We're coming out so new, Trinidad and Tobago. We have...
Voice your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
See, so we had thing. 622-4911. Let's go to the phone lines while you wait for Heavy Duty to get your caller.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Talk to us.
David Welch.
Yeah, brother.
And Heavy.
You on your way.
I want to find out something in terms of the rental agreement with the contractors. Well, the bill that they pass that you have to pay the taxes on the rental.
The surcharge, you mean?
I know, yeah, the rental. So what I want to find out, by law, you are exempted from taxes under $90,000. So let me just say, you're falling under that $90,000 for the year. Do you still have to pay those taxes. That's something that needs to be addressed.
Okay.
I would listen up if anybody could make clarity to that for me, please. Thank you.
Not a problem. Thanks so much for that. 622-4911, 622-4911. The phone lines are open while we wait for Mr. Heavy Duty to get here because I don't want to start the talk without him. So let's take some of your phone calls. Natasha is locked on the inside. Natasha Santana, welcome. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Caller, you live.
Good evening, good afternoon, David, and I hope your co-host comes in.
Yeah, you're coming in soon. We're starting to talk soon, don't worry.
I want, and I haven't seen it, a big story, a big story, and it hasn't been put on the front page of the two national, the Guardian and the Express. Last year, in February, they went all over the place with innuendos with respect to the credibility of senior counsel Anand Ramlogan in Belize. You remember Belize, the lady from Kaikom we want to run she?
Okay.
Well, Anand Ramlogan, as of yesterday, and it was on TTT News, got justice. He won his case in the CCJ 2 weeks ago, and it went back to Belize, and he won again with respect to what the Belizean government and the Attorney General and the Belizean equivalent to Trinidad and Tobago, the JLSC, the Judicial and Legal Service Commission.
Yeah.
And I want to see that the newspaper, national newspaper, put back that story and apologize to Anand Ramlogan, Senior Counsel, for the innuendos in their journalistic misinformation. They must put it back on the front page.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to see that. And what that judgment has told us, just like Trinidad, Belize, the JLSC is compromised and complicit. And here's where I'm going with it. You remember the Vera business? When he said judges were communicated with him with respect to an opposition, and he brought an opposition motion against the then opposition, who is in the current government.
Yeah.
The JLSC did nothing about that, did not investigate.
All right, sir.
And our president then, Weeks, the lady famous for the merit list, she should have gone in just like Robinson. And remember what Robinson says, spiritual intervention and all of this. And she should have called the then Prime Minister, Keith Fitzdavid, and tell him this, all the justice on the JLSC together with the Chief Justice should have gone.
All right.
So she ran away from that issue. And precedent was already set by A.N.R. Robinson's spiritual and moral values.
All right, brother. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, go on and on there, you know. Go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But don't worry, we understand. We love you. All right? So, Heavy Duty is in the studio. That's why I'm playing this music for him. Heavy.
Good afternoon to Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon.
No. The show start with some hype. You come with dull energy. This is the engine room.
Tell me when you're done.
Go ahead, I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
You sure?
I think so.
Okay. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to listeners of Talk City 91.1 FM. Good afternoon to those of you locked on. If you're on work and you're heading home from work, good afternoon to you. If you're in your vehicles, in the maxis, taxis, buses, and PH cars, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to those of you listening on conventional radio and at home. Good afternoon to those of you listening to Tobago, the beautiful island of Tobago. Tobago, you are so special, you don't even know. And good afternoon to those of you listening in the Caribbean, in South America, in North America, the United States, in Canada, in the UK, in the EU, United Arab Emirates, in Africa, in Australia, in China, in Russia, all across the world, on the World Wide Web, those of you listening on Facebook and on YouTube. Welcome to the #1 afternoon talk show in Trinidad and Tobago and the fastest growing talk show in the world. And David Welch, can you give me my good, the bad, and the ugly?
Ready?
Correct, I have to do an editorial this afternoon.
Damn. We're going on, boy.
We don't have time, we have ads. Trinidad and Tobago. When did we, as a people, and let me leave out Tobago on this one, Trinidadians. I'm leaving out Tobago because the people of Tobago seems to be more intelligent, more dedicated, and more focused than us here in Trinidad. Because we here in Trinidad and Trinidad, with our 9-day mentality and our wagonist thinking, cannot decipher or even understand when you are being manipulated and fooled. You fall into the corruption, into the nepotism, into the favoritism. You fall for it all the time. You fall for the noise. You don't have an air of discernment where you can differentiate reality, facts from crap. You see everything for face value and you don't take time to think. You are not understanding that this government that most of us supported and vote for to run this country is being attacked. The opposition is at war. And their modus operandi is to destabilize this government by any means necessary. And while we get caught up and fooled and manipulated and started putting doubts in our mind whether or not if Kamala and the UNC is able to run this country properly, when that seed has been sowed in your mind, it will grow like a tree. And it will bear fruit. And 4 years from now, you'll be by a poll voting back the PNM. Based on propaganda, lies, and deceit. You are not even understanding the level that these people will go through And I'm going to tell you this. Drop my little lower. I'm going to tell you this, Trinidad and well, not Tobago. Because Tobago does not listen to the noise. Tobago people has not came out and talk anything about this because they understand. When they say no, you can say what you want. It's no. Here it is. Joshua Samaru and his girlfriend was shot in a vehicle by police. Was it the first judicial killing by police officers in Trinidad and Tobago? No. And it might even be the last. Matter of fact, it had some police judicial killings right after that. With the foot gang or the long socks gang or the gang that run into people's houses and used to do home invasion. 3 of them get killed by the police officers. Me and nobody talk about that. Me and nobody praise the police officers. Me ain't see no protest for that. How come nobody ain't say nothing about that? How come all the rest of killings ain't as important as this one? How come over 5,000 murders under the PNM via police or gangsters or killers or murderers or gangs wasn't protested? I want to tell you something, eh? When every single news that is negative in the media comes out, tends to be politically aligned or goes down a road of politics. When they try to tie in Kamla and the UNC for every single thing, I try to get murder him over, is them. I try to get murder in Belmont, is them. Police get a ticket, is them. The road bar is them. Nurses protesting is them. It's the UNC and Kamla. All you need to understand that they are in a room and they have a room full of people every day paying them with their finances money who needs to get them back in power so they can continue eating at the trough like pigs. They are paying to undermine the UNC and Kamla Persaud Bissessa. And they have people in a room sit down, orchestrating and saying, what are we going to do next? What lie are we going to spew next? Who are we going to attack? How are we going to use these things that playing with people's emotions to bring it right back to the UNC and say, yes, it's them because of this? And they have print media, radio media, TV media, and social media covered. Just to sow that seed of doubt in your basic mind because you're too lazy to think. I don't care who vexed with me this evening, you know, and who told them feelings, you know, because I come here upset. Because when I could go and scrolling through chat groups to hear people saying, better we go back to the PNM, I want to vomit. When I hearing people saying, better we delete the PNM day, better we try Stuart Young, better all, I want to vomit. Because they already buy into the narrative that is being portrayed out there. And I vex with the UNC. You know what I vex with them for? Because I came here and told them, I came here on this radio station, you don't need to use me, you can just take my advice. The PNM is more dangerous in opposition than it is in power. They did it in 1986. What do you hear? After they lost 33, they undermined the NAR with the same tactics. And it ended up turning into a coup in 1990. Playing with the emotions of the people who don't even understand because they're stupid. You need to understand that you're dealing with a stupid population of Trinidadians. They wait for a wagon to jump on because they cannot think for themselves. And the next wagon passing with the majority of people, they jump on it. They follow the crowd. And if the majority is saying, Kamala must go, UNC must go, it don't bound to be true. The narrative don't bound to be truth. They will jump on it. Because they all know. Because they are unable to think for themselves. Well, most of them. And the minute you hearing people who I know personally that supported the UNC before the elections, who were talking vigorously against the PNM, start to talk like they want to bring back the PNM, I have a problem. I have a problem with that. When people calling my phone to ask me, Heavy, what do you think about this? What do you think about what they're doing here? What do you think about that? It's because they are being doubtful. They don't understand what is happening. Because they are being bombarded by propaganda. And no one is out there giving them the facts. But under the radar, Talk City 91.1, the wrap up in the evening, Stephon and them in the morning, and the ground report. They have every social media influencer covered. Every night is alive. Every night is alive. Them on Workers' Right platform page cussing me every night. Cussing David Welch. Cussing Talk City. They're cussing me on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook. They're calling me all kind of lick bottom. All is going to wait till it's too late. Till the horse run out of the carriage and gone. Out of the stables. And you can't catch it back. Because it's after 1 year and a couple months or 2 months or 1 month. After 1 year and 1 month, people are ready to run back to the PNM. What you really trying to tell me in Trinidad and Tobago here? Eh? Imagine whole week we talking about Joshua Samaru and he dead since January. Condolences to the family. I ain't mean it to sound mean, but he and that situation just had to go before the court in a case, and that is being the front burner issue for a whole week. Because the DPP do the job. And tied Kamala and the UNC right into that. Now she had to defend herself, and we had to defend what she say, and all kind of stupidness. Trying to post with who get working in WhatsApp and who social media activists get working for. You feel that is a coincidence? Or you feel like a coincidence that just come out just so on CNC3 and on Guardian Media? In the middle of a heated debate with John Bates and Farisa Ravi supposed to be removed? Or you must learn to understand when war is being played and tactics are being used. I in this too long to see and understand what they are doing. And if the UNC is not seeing it, they are going to pay. And I don't want them to. But there's only so much I can do on this little media platform that they give me here. But we in this country, so emotional. We so emotional, we don't like the police. So here what? Anybody who talk like they're siding with the police, we against them too. That's how we is. That's how stupid we are. Anybody who talk like they're making sense, like they do, like the water girl to get locked up, them siding with police. We are hearing people saying in on media, right? Kamala siding with the police and she's siding with the people. She going against the people. Them is the talk that's going on out there on the media.
Which is supposed to side with?
And my editorial, I will answer that after. I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago something. If we don't wake up out of this trance, this 9-day wonder, because like we don't forget already that 9 years with the PNM do we? We don't forget all what the PNM do to this country. We don't forget everything, you know. And we properly will focus on the propaganda. We so don't forget that people are saying bring back the PNM because we have a new leader now. That's what the people saying, you know. Kamala don't know what she doing, she too old. That's what they're saying on the media. I go talk it here because that's what they're saying, are they hearing it? And because of that, I have to come here this evening to wake up all here this evening. I ain't come here with no pansy-pansies laughing, talk this evening, look at damn facts, you know. Can't get fed up all in Trinidad. All the cat is in. Why this thing going on so long? Why the media is paying so much attention to this case? Out of all the case, we had 3 men died in a pipeline. I didn't get as much publicity as damn this. 4 men. We didn't get all this play. We had a woman with 6 children in Arima get killed, and we didn't get all this play though. We still arguing whether if she shoot or not, whether if Kaya or whoever she name shoot or not, and who this and who that and who that and who that. And everybody in the feelings, all who for the police and all who against. But it's not about that. Because when it really boil down to the meat of the matters, none of us can do nothing about it. We just had to wait and see what happened in the court. But you know what? People are being paid to go down by the DPP officer and protest and make sure they get locked up so that the situation can keep going on and on and on and on to make it look like the government is trying to fight the people for protesting for the lawful rights and all kind of crap. Gas raised 5 times, nobody protest. Food prices gone up sky high under the PNM, nobody protest. The amount of travesties take place under the rowdy and the PNM. Where was all this protesting? Port David alone gone and get protest and get locked up. Where was the people were talking about? What was all this publicity that we having now? Well, let's see what's going on. The UNC is being judged under a microscope. And the PNM was judged under a telescope. If you don't understand what I mean, go and look it up. Because I only want to talk to bright, intelligent people, you know. Don't come to me side with all the crap this evening, eh? I'll go. There we go.
The only thing I have to that is this, since we're going up to the hour.
Voice your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
So the phone lines are open. We'll open it until just about 45 before we leave for the commercial break, all right? So 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call. So pick up the phone and dial now and get your opinion on the matter. Here we go. Caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, afternoon.
Yeah, man.
I'm an ardent listener and follower of this radio station. I heard Heavy spilling his guts in disgust, and I share it. But what I want to say is that this same station gave life to a lot of the lies and the propaganda that the PNM wanted to spread. They took the time to call the stations every day for the whole day to raise the same issue. And the station, the presenters like you all were giving them hearing, and that is what they wanted in order to prolong the narrative. Right? Thank you. Good afternoon.
Thanks so much. Caller, your life.
Good afternoon, Brother David.
Yes, sir.
Brother Heavy.
Good afternoon.
And all of Trinidad and Tobago. Let's bring back the old time days and share the love and be our brother's keeper. Happy Indian Arrival Day to all. Each one of us, we arrive and make Trinidad our home. Now we are true Trinidadians and Tobagonians, bred and born. But anyway, Brother Heavy, to all these slave catchers, I feel I have to address it like this. But here what's going on. You're right, you know. The PNM have nothing to tell the people and the supporters. And the mainstream the media, who is propping them up, you see what media and social media people was there? That was exactly the one to say that their constitution rights is trampled on.
Correct.
But the right to make it look, to pull down the government and say that this is a government, a police state. But you see, the right-thinking citizens, when you were on the other program elsewhere, you did say that as the PNM lost the election, don't go in and burn down, you know.
I tell them that.
And the narrative is, you see the teachers, the nurses, then you come now and you see other trade union and he set on them fellas and them jump ship. But now they get the negotiation done. Right? But nobody is talking about that. And you raise an important thing that the front burner is supposed to be with John Bates and Faisal Wari. Why it is for comments? Nobody is questioning the $500 million contract and how it was laid out and given to the wife and children.
All right. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. We have plenty of calls, but thanks so much.
All right, you and Sempro. Call back in the next hour, you and Sempro and finish.
Keep all calls between 2 minutes, right? Or last caller.
Heavy and David.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Heavy.
Yes.
You said the Prime Minister should have said nothing about that situation.
Mm-hmm.
She looked for that. She buried hook, line, and sinker, Heavy. She looked for that. Don't get vexed now. I will leave it there.
622-4911, 622-4911. Caller, your life.
Good afternoon, David. Good afternoon, Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy, David, I want to say that I agree with a lot of what Heavy said just now. But I also want Trinidad and Tobago to recognize that many times there are peaceful protests that go on. People come out to highlight their displeasure, whether it is an SOE or not. And there are people called detractors that come and insert themselves there with messages that the protest wasn't even about initially.
Yeah.
Right? And you know what happens when that happens? I look at these young people and I understand it's a state of emergency. I don't agree with everything that was being said. But some of what was said, we need to admit that it makes sense. When it talks about the police investigating the police, yes, we have a process and all of that. We understand that. But certain things, I think it should have some sort of separation, right? And we don't see that happening right now. And this is not something that this is not the first time that we've heard something like this, right? For example, during the pandemic, people went to stand up there for their rights during an SOE. At the same time, it was peaceful protest, and they were fired upon with rubber bullets and tear gas. What does that do to the psyche of people of Trinidad and Tobago, that even if you're standing for something that is right, that you are exposed to attack, and then when you come and you want to stand up for a legitimate issue, the mere fact that you could become a target, people don't want to come out, and then you're asking where the protesters, why you protest this, protest that, whatever. And people that come out there with genuine concerns, whether they're behaving themselves or not, sometimes they're abused by the police, sometimes they're abused by fellow citizens.
You have
We
5
are
seconds,
standing up for them.
You have 5 seconds.
Right? Yeah, but that's all I have to say. But I think that we need to take it out to and instead of demonizing everyone that goes and stand there, listen to all that's being said and pick out sense from nonsense. We know some of these people are going there have an agenda, but some of them were genuine, and that message is being lost, and that's not fair. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Caller, your life. Caller.
Hello, good afternoon, Heavy and David. Heavy,
Good afternoon.
I share the same sentiment as you. You understand? We vote, we campaign and vote to make sure this government come in power. And right now we are seeing it is a hidden agenda behind this protest. Now my heart goes out to Joshua Samaru and his girlfriend. But I we are reaching the outcome of this. You see, them wasting time out there protesting. But don't give up. We out here observing and watching, and we staying focused. UNC, we here to stay. To the PNM callers and all you. All.
Thank you, Holiday.
6224911, 6224911. We could probably take just about 2 more calls on this matter. 6224911 or 3944911. The phone lines are open. We're hoping to keep it short, so short and sweet. 2 minutes. Max on the phone lines, hopefully. All right, so those are the numbers to call for you to join the program, and well, give your piece to Heavy Duty's editorial there before we go for a commercial break.
People don't understand this. I see in 1986 replaying all over again.
Caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Heavy Duty editorial. Twa, 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 twa.
Caller, you live.
Hi, good afternoon. Happy Friday, guys.
Thanks so much.
I have a question for you, David and Heavy. Heavy editorial, I kind of missed part of it because I was so busy. I'm doing a second business here, so I kind of busy. I wasn't able to hear, but I want to ask you guys a question. You know, the police put up all of these places where you cannot protest, and I totally agree with that because of national security interests, and we want to make sure that there's no, disruption because we live in a volatile society and world right now. But Heavy, you think people could protest in front of these leaders' houses? Like people could go in front of Guevaro's house or these politician houses and protest? Where does the DPP live? They could go in front of his house and protest. Because what was his name? Was it Answer Roger? Didn't he do that a couple of times? And the oil workers, they would go to somebody's house and protest these rich guys, George Nguyen or whatever, and they would protest. Because I didn't see anything about protesting in front of these politicians, these highly paid officials, their houses. And I'm surprised that the police didn't address that. So anyway, that was my comment. I want to ask you a question. What do you think of that?
All right, thanks so much.
Don't take no more calls, David.
That was it. Yeah, go for the break.
How did my editorial reach about protests? You could answer me that question. Huh? You see how they just miss the point? In their brain, them here, I contradicting protests. What was my editorial about?
The PNM using all this for war manipulation
to undermine the UNC. But they miss it. You understand? In no way my editorial said people shouldn't protest. Or I even mentioned it in passing about protest. But to show you how some people don't listen. They miss the point. And this is us here in Trinidad. The done bombarded with the lies. Yeah. Right? To my editorial song like I against protest. That would have deciphered, you know. Right? They're probably saying because I supporting the UNC, I didn't like how the people went and protest. But I am saying to them, right? All these little things, it started with Kamala close down CBEP and European have people suffering. 10,000 people, 8,000 people, 20,000 people. The numbers keep changing on the breadline and people hungry and starving. You remember that? Yeah. That was in the first year. When they done beat that dead horse. They start over that new narrative. You understand? And it keep changing. All you need to understand. Stop falling for the propaganda. Think. Go for the break.
Anywho. So Trinidad and Tobago, you are under the radar right now with Heavy Duty and David Welch. For all of you on the social media pages, if you want to stay connected, then you need data on the go. Get a preloaded SIM card for as low as $40, available at any store where you see a Digicel sign on the outside. Spot the Digicel sign, get a new number, preloaded data, and more. And all you Digicel customers spin to win. Win up to $750 weekly in cash. Digicel customers can text the word SPIN to 8181 to enter. Enter now for the chance to win cash weekly. Cool comfort is calling. It's time to beat the heat this May. NTE Air Conditioning Limited is bringing big savings for the month of May only. 12,000 BTU AC units with Wi-Fi starting at just $2,600 installed. Services from only $250. 2 or more units only for $200 each. Don't sweat it. Stay cool, sleep better, and enjoy comfort every day. Call or WhatsApp 341-3185 now. Limited time only. May specials won't last forever. Stay tuned to Talk City 91.1 FM. You are under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. We'll be back right after this.
Rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top plane.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top plane.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the gal, them up on the top plane.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the gal, them up on the top plane.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top plane.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top plane.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, Sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody drop with the girl, them up on the top plane.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show.
City 91.1 FM. Dance to the drum, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome back on the inside. It is 4:15 in the Republic, and we are back under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. Heavy, you want to go straight to our segment?
Yeah, we have to go straight to the segment.
Yeah, go straight to it.
To culture. This is Know Your Country, only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
So we under this segment right now. This is Know Your Country, Trinidad and Tobago. Let's find out if you know a little thing about TNT. We had to change it up a little bit. I have something new for you. You hear it?
Yeah, play me up.
So the slave master kinda get we have liberation.
Yeah.
All right. We in a society where we have laws and regulations. Mm-hmm. And well, we don't have a slave master anymore that beating people, all right? So with the whip gone. But that don't mean that we go put you on an island and the island have a jail and we put you in a jail cell. So if you don't know your country, it means we had to lock you up, man. We had to lock you up. What you say about that, Heavy? We had to lock you up.
Lock them up, put them in.
We had to put you in a cell, and you had to stay there for a little bit. You ain't gonna get no whip, but I mean, we might not feed you. All right, so we under this segment, Trinidad and Tobago. Once more, this is Know Your Country. 622-4911, 622-4911. Let's find out if you know your country a little bit.
From history to culture, this is Know Your Country, only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
So now is the time to call. I know everybody want to call about other things, but let's just get this over with. Trinidad and Tobago, let's find out if you know something about your country. Find out what you know a little bit. 622-4911, 622-4911, or 394-4911. I want to go up in behind bars today. You think I pin anybody behind bars, Heavy?
I don't know if you pin anybody behind bars today. I had just before you go there, I'm just get a question in mind here. Just now I was in something here. I just want to find it back. All right, good.
So you have it? You have it ready? Where's my music?
No, not to do with time. All right. We need to get that music over there.
Yeah, because I keep calling. Yeah, that's true. Caller, access first.
Hello?
Yes, access first.
Oh, I think I'm calling at the wrong session. I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh, all right. No problem. Well, we got to put you behind bars for that.
Because you called the wrong session?
You're not supposed to do that. We put you behind bars.
Just so you're locking up people?
Yeah. You're behind bars. You're on a timeout. 622-4911, 622-4911. You can't just call the segment just like that and don't know that you're in a segment. You're not listening to the show. If you're not listening to the show with your freedom, you gotta put your behind bars. And maybe then you can listen to the show properly. Access first.
Know your country.
Up in your behind bars today.
Hello.
Yes,
Right,
welcome. So,
thank you. First time caller on your program.
First time caller.
Enjoy it.
Where you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Fitzdavid.
All right,
Fitzdavid. Fizo.
Welcome.
Yes, man.
What is Fitzdavid famous for?
Oh, Lord.
Well, it's the oil belt, Fitzdavid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have Uriah Buzz Butler.
Well, what was he famous for?
He was famous for alleviating workers' rights conditions in the oil field.
Not alleviating. He was an advocate for workers' rights and better working conditions. And he's famous for what is so-called Butler riots.
Well, I was getting to that.
Yeah, I was getting to that. All right, dude.
It's a bit me and bars.
No, don't put me on back. Give him you have a round of applause. You could use that, sir.
No, we can't use that, boy.
So we're going to use it to tell the people.
We're going to say congratulations. You got it.
Correct. Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much. 622-4911, 622-4911. Our callers are smart. Access first.
Know your country, gentlemen.
Let's see if you know your country.
All right.
Come good, you know.
Come good?
Come good?
The man tell me
Right,
come
good.
good.
Give him some hard.
All right.
Bring out the hard thing. You put him on the island. It's Monos Island.
All right. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a question, a political question.
All right.
Right? In 1986, there was a coalition government between three different political opposition parties. Right? Somewhere along the line, three members of that party, which was known as the NRR, left and formed a political party called what?
The last part again?
Three of the members of the NAR, right, left the party, right, and formed another political party. What was that political party called?
I think it was Club 68.
Wrong. You're
Well,
close.
baby, take your chins. You in chins.
You was very close, but you're wrong.
You're in shackles.
The Black Maria park up in Barbados Road waiting.
No, we put you in shackles already. Go so, stay inside. Stay inside, the door shut.
Waiting for Keisha.
You're terrible.
We put you in jail.
See,
you don't know SCOP, right?
No, not COP.
Oh, I put myself in jail. Yeah. It is.
Let me get that good score.
Who is this?
The man tell me come good.
Come good.
I come good.
You come dangerously good.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna read that.
Don't read it.
622-4911, 622-4911.
But you was very close, eh? You was close.
It was close.
Yeah.
It was close. All right, no problem. Access first.
Know your country. I just called you, but can I do it again?
Wait, you call back? You're calling back, but you in jail?
No, that
I'm not in jail. Congratulations.
He get a congratulations for the one I gave first. The first question.
Well, you're in jail or you go call twice?
No.
You're in jail. No, you're in jail. You're in jail. You're in jail.
Well, I guess
you'll call tomorrow now. You'll call tomorrow. Well, Monday.
Get somebody else a chance.
Oh, what is this?
He called because you know the answer.
What is this?
Good afternoon, know your country.
All right.
Club 88.
But somebody the no, and I said no. Call her.
No. He said Club 68. She's correct. It's Club 88. But she was supposed to wait for her to ask her the question. She
said, I'll cut off the congratulations. You're in jail. You're in jail. I'll put you on Monos Island. You're in jail.
It's not Monos, it's Carrera.
On Monos Island is which part? And I see.
That the one that carry that the island that when people used to first come to Trinidad, when the first injured Jalibas came, they kept them on Monos Island.
But she's a liberal.
Huh?
and move away from the
It's not prison.
But she's still a laborer. She had a labor. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, Lord.
All right, Career Island, man.
Take a call, please.
We don't play.
Take a call, please.
Access phrase.
Know your country.
All right.
No, I called to answer the question. I don't know if it's that.
Ma'am,
was it MSJ? Yes, David. I know you're ready to be.
I'm ready to put you in jail.
Ma'am, wait till I ask you a question, please.
Okay.
Right?
I'm gonna slam the door in
because
the
I usually ask a different question when a new caller comes on the line. Okay. Right? What callers doing? They're waiting to hear if you get it wrong, and if they know the answer, then they want to trying to call to give the answer.
And you know where they get for that?
You get to go in jail. You're going in jail. All right, caller. Thank you very much.
She didn't know.
Yes. She called to answer a question that she already know.
Access phrase. Caller, access phrase. You try.
Caller? Nah, that caller didn't hear. So if they call and then answer if when I'm in jail?
Yeah, that number blocked now.
I find them chain and them big, boy. That's some big.
Yeah,
that's some slavery chains.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Now find them chain and them something like them big. What, boy? What kind of chain is that?
Really a big chain, eh? That chain big.
That chain, yeah, big boy. Them doors are steel doors.
I don't make sure they don't come out now. When that door shut so you can't get out now. You can't dig a hole, nothing.
All right, give them the numbers now.
Access phrase.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Access phrase.
Know your country.
All right.
Right. Based on the question I asked earlier on, with the 3 members that left the NAR and formed the new party called Club 88, can you name 2 out of those 3 members that formed Club 88?
All right, so I wasn't listening that time, but just now.
You wasn't listening that time.
You wasn't listening that time. Well, let me explain it. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. In 1986, a political coalition party was formed called the NAR, made up of 3 different political parties. Right? During their tenure, 3 members of that political party left the NAR and formed a new political party called Club 88. Right? Can you name 2 out of those 3 members that left the NAR to form Club 88? I just want the names of 2 out of the 3. Any 2?
I think one was Busby Pande, of course.
Yes, correct.
Just no. I think John Humphrey.
Wrong, not John Humphrey. Sorry.
Kelvin Ramnat.
No, neither.
One more try.
One more try.
Look at the name R.
Just no. Ramesh Lawrence.
Ramesh Lawrence. Yes, man. You're almost getting it.
I'm glad, but I go like, I'm making no back and but this youth man is not think too much, boy. I wear them fellas everything. He was too wild with that thing.
With the legs. Yeah. You're too aggressive.
All right.
Yeah. I'll go sit down there for a little bit. Right, congratulations. 6224911.
I don't like them chains. Them chains sound like slavery, boy.
But we have put them in the dungeon.
That dungeon chain from back in the 18th century. When it's put it on in the dungeon, yeah. That big chain. That is no normal chain, boy. You hear that chain song? Play it over here. That was so big. What the hell I hear? Wow. I don't want to go there now.
If you don't know your country, I mean, we stay on the safest one.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not the access phrase. That's not the access phrase.
What's the access phrase?
I love my country.
No, sorry. Go ahead. Next caller.
Sit down there.
This is not Happy Boris show.
Well, you know him.
Yeah, this is not Happy Boris show.
Well, I love my country. Yeah,
one more. Let me get one more before we go now.
6224911. We are thinking. Wait it is.
Call Talk City 91.1 FM now. 622-4911. WhatsApp us at 394-4911.
Only don't be afraid to sit down in the dungeon. We're gonna drop Ollie in the dungeon. Throw you down in the dungeon. 6224911. 6224911. Let's find out if you know your country a little bit. Don't worry. We should get a belt. What is it?
You gotta get a belt?
We should get him a belt. We go beat you. Caller, access risk.
I know my country.
Ah, Lord. That's not the access phrase. The access phrase is know your country, not I know my country.
Know your country or whatever. Give me a question anyway.
All right. I'm going to give you a question I think you should know. The world famous Angostura that was founded in South America and now in Trinidad and Tobago is famous for what?
Fernanda's rum by punching by the way.
You serious? You serious?
No.
No, you serious?
No, not punching.
I get it.
Get some put me in jail.
You could go down there and get drunk. Before you get to learn something.
I know you was going to say that.
Why
you laughing? Well, laughing. I know you was going to say that because he love it bad. He love it bad.
Nah. I'm playing in my dungeon.
It's world famous for it's world famous for one particular thing. World famous, and it's not the rum. Actually, they sell more of that than anything else that they manufacture.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if somebody know it. Access phrase. Access phrase.
Caller, the listener in the background.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon, caller. Access phrase.
Global country.
Right. You have an answer for the question?
Yeah.
What it is?
Angostura bitters.
Yes, Angostura bitters. Yes,
Hello,
Lawrence. Yes, Lawrence. Congratulations. Yeah, man.
You have one more? You don't have one more?
No, that is it. We're going over time, man.
I have one more.
You have a question?
No, I don't have a question. I have somebody on the line. Okay. Yeah, I have somebody on the line.
You have somebody on the line?
Yeah.
Right.
Access first.
Send them in.
Know your country?
All right.
The US too.
Okay. Welcome. Know your country. Right. Trinidad and Tobago has the greatest carnival on earth. Right? Which country carnival is second to ours?
Canada.
No, sorry. Wrong. Sorry about that, caller.
Sorry, I call about to put you in the dungeon.
Hello?
I know you're not in Trinidad, but I had to put you in the dungeon.
It's not Canada, darling. What you said?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I said before I go to the dungeon, I'm not sure if the answer was given for the previous question. I believe is bitters.
Yeah, somebody called just now and give the answer for that.
You got a little praises in the dungeon, but you're still in the dungeon. You had to call back on Monday.
All right.
So you can come out of the dungeon on Monday, right? So we go give all you some questions on Monday.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for listening.
But you're in the dungeon, look at your chains.
Yeah, there's overdo it, David. You know it is overdo it, right?
And to make sure she
no,
knows
you know it's overdo it. It's overdo it. Okay, put them in the dungeon, but you don't have to chain every 3 and 4 times.
But you are waiting in the dungeon.
So we have to open back the door and close it back every time?
Well, I had to cement it. I had to make sure it closed.
My God, Lord Father. Anyway,
so I just open it.
That's it for our segment. That's it for our segment.
Let's make sure
let's play the promo for the segment and let's move on and let's go back and we have to go back to our regularly scheduled program. Right?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Thank you for all our callers and all the listeners to the Talk City 91.1 FM with the Know Your Country segment.
And we put in off the record in the dungeon.
Yeah, put them in the dungeon.
I'm just really jogging long way.
From history to culture, this is Know Your Country, only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Your afternoons just got louder on Talk City 91.1 FM. From the headlines everybody's discussing to the conversations shaping the country, Heavy Duty and David Welch are taking you under the radar. Straight talk, strong opinions, the conversations that matter. Now in its brand new drive time slot. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM. Politics, current affairs, trending topics, and the stories everybody's talking about. All in one place, under the radar, with Heavy Duty and David Welch. Weekdays 3 to 6, only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
The winning numbers in the National Lottery online draws for Friday, 29th May 2026. At 10:30 a.m., play away the number 34 Blind Man, a mega bonus ball called. Playway jackpot, the numbers 2, 34, 12, 9, and 5 in any order. Pick 2, the numbers 36 and 26 in that order. Pick 4, the numbers 3, 9, 9, and 3.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago. Something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music.
Somebody dropping the girl up on the top.
From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
1.1 FM. Dance to the drum, dance to the drum, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
Back on the inside, Trinidad and Tobago, we are under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. I want you to know that if you need data on the go, then get a preloaded SIM card for as low as $40, available at any store where you see a digital sign on the outside. Spot the digital sign, get a new number, preloaded data, and more. All you Digicel customers as well, spin to win up to $750 weekly in cash. Digicel customers can text the word SPIN to 8181 to enter. Enter now for the chance to win cash weekly. And well, we are going to continue with the program right now. So we're going straight back to the phone lines, and then, we'll give our takes on some stuff. Caller, you live?
Yeah, evening.
Yes, sir.
Total chaos in the St. James area. Traffic
Yeah, I saw that.
all over the place. The police block road, police. And I think this situation being inflamed a little bit too much by police. And this, because I overkill police. And it is frustrating the citizens. We getting fed up. You understand? For about 25 people stand up by the road not saying nothing. Come on now.
I hear you.
So they need to cool down a little bit. The police are talking about 25 people like stand up on the side of the road. Nobody is saying nothing. They have the placard, and it must be about 200 police. And traffic all over the place. Gridlock. Shit. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. I understand the frustration.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy and David.
Yeah, man. Sorry. Go on.
Good afternoon.
Go ahead.
I'm asking a question.
Yep.
What forensic have to do with the murder? Or what they're protesting for? What forensic have to do with it?
Nice question.
At this hour, on a Friday afternoon, forensic finished working since morning.
Yeah.
Or whatever time. They're going to protest outside forensic.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think, hello?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think they're pushing the police.
Yeah.
That is
And
what
I want
exactly
to know
what they're
how
doing.
many of them is going to be a witness in the matter, because I know quite a lot.
Yeah.
So they have to go as witnesses for the accused.
Yeah.
My other point, one more thing I want to say. Last night I saw in the news where the Maxi Hub drivers are going on a 3-day protest on Monday. They have outstanding issues. One said these issues extend from the first president. I think there are 4 presidents since after the first one. So from Monday, there will be no Maxi. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They're protesting for 3 days. Like Heavy rightly said earlier, this reminded me of 86.
Yeah.
It reminded me when Mr. Panda came. The only thing they're missing is Nordy Clark and a few other priests and them. Them is what they're missing right now. Thank you and have a good weekend.
Same to you. Thanks so much. Caller, you live. Caller.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, caller.
Yeah, what the PNM really afraid is the big bad rollout, with Jolene John and the refinery and all these things to come on stream.
Exactly.
The revitalization plan. They're what afraid, They're afraid the employment will go up and all those kind of things. People will get employed. So they're what afraid.
They're trying to
disrupt the program.
Correct.
But that has taken no effect. So people don't make them out already. Right? It's a such a charlatan, Them are really interested in nobody wealthy and all kind of things. Them just trying to push the PNM agenda, but they can't destabilize the country. They cannot do that. They could try, but they will fail. Because how long they will continue doing that, just weigh them out. And that too will pass.
Thanks so much, caller. 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. The phone lines are open once more.
Voice your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
And I glad how some to the last 2 callers
see it.
Understanding what I'm trying to say. What sense it make you go and protest by forensics and all these
TPP
things?
office?
They want the police to react in such a way that people could come out and say, look what the police do, the people, and them, that's just the reaction that they're getting right now.
The notion is now that they're against freedom of movement or speech or protesting.
Understand what I'm saying?
And the UNC is booting on that.
The PNM is using this as an agenda, right? And using this incident and the outcry of the public regarding the police service, right? Because we've been fed up by the police service since under the PNM when there's only sharing ticket and all kind of thing.
And they're
right?
not doing that today. They're not doing all that today.
Yeah, but we still have that animosity against the police service. Okay. So they're using that, right, and pushing this protest agenda. Who's behind all this protest? Think about it, right? Using this protest agenda so that when the police come out in force, you understand, the police go say, look, they don't want nobody protest.
And it's a government thing.
Yes.
Caller.
Right. I agree 100% with you, Heavy. The PNM supporters pushing that narrative. You remember Sopo?
Yes.
Sopo had a Christian man of Clark, head of the march. Now I'm seeing on the newspaper the Archbishop pushing ahead too. What he is saying, the country could go rogue based on extrajudicial killing, a dog whistle.
Correct.
I'm listening to a member of the Pandey clan who is on the paper all over the place criticizing our Honorable Prime Minister. She was purged from the UNC, allegedly purged, and she is on a pulpit that is a wooden latrine. And the final thing I have to say, Belize, you remember Carla Bennett from the Belize? Belize is under a state of emergency called in 2016 May for the same thing Trinidad is experienced: homicide, gang violence, 16-year-olds shooting up people in Belize. The Cosa Nostra in the government of CARICOM, that is what we have to say, and that is what Kamla Prasad was saying. Don't be surprised if government ministers in CARICOM is caught up in all of these. A state of emergency.
You got drop. Not me.
Okay, caller, we lost you. Sorry about that.
You know,
what else going to say?
I think, hey, listen,
Take a call.
Caller.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, David and Heavy. David,
you
gotta give Heavy some licks. He make a mistake when he say East Indian indented laborers, when they keep the trailer, they went Mona Island. Was not Mona, was Nelson.
Oh yes, Nelson Island.
He
mentioned Mona's Island as he want to be the prison, and I told him no, it wasn't Mona's Island.
Yeah,
you understand?
All right, fellas, let's take care, man.
Yeah,
no problem. I'll pay him in the dungeon another time. Today I need him. But Heavy and everybody online, this matter involving Kaya Seeley and Joshua Samaru and all of that, this is really becoming a political banter matter.
That it is a proxy.
Yeah, it has gone down the lines of politics, and we could see what they're using it for and how it's being used. All right. The fact that you still have persons outside of this country, like, others that fly, I was going to call their names, persons here in Trinidad, activists that would have stood up for the UNC to win election and then somehow turn around because they did not get anything and bad talk the government, is crazy. You have persons like Nicholas Jaikaran, other persons across social media, all over, all right, that did not get what they wanted from the government, so therefore they will do anything to undermine the government.
I beg to disagree.
I'm telling you, that is what they're doing. The reason why Nicholas Jaikaran and others on social media are pulling down the UNC and dragging the UNC through mud is because it didn't get a walk. If it is that Jason De Silva had gotten a walk.
You had to be careful what you're saying, because
I'll go play the disclaimer.
Play the disclaimer, right?
Look at right there.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Allow me to pull it back right now. I want to pull it back right now.
Pull it back, and I want to
go. Because you're not on social media, you're on radio.
I'm not listen station to me.
Yeah, listen to me carefully.
Go ahead.
You're calling people names right, and saying things that
They
you
are
don't have
activists.
evidence or facts for.
I
Yes.
have it.
Hold on.
No, I have it.
Listen to me, David Welch.
I have the proof of people reaching out to certain ministers,
Listen.
particularly Philip Edward Alexander, to get work in Trinidad
All
and
right,
Tobago.
understood that. But listen what I'm trying to tell you, right? To me, that is not the sole reason, right? I'm going to explain you what happened, right? The minute the UNC won the 2025 general election,
Yeah.
right? Marvelous Marvin Gonzalez had a clip with him talking to PNM people in a there was a meeting or something, and he say we will use propaganda. You remember that clip?
Okay.
Right. The first thing they did was to weaponize the fact that when Kamala Persad came in, right, she had was to raise the traffic fines.
Okay.
Right? They weaponized that. After they weaponized that, she had also something that they had to do. They removed the property tax and they removed the merit points, which they had promised on the campaign trail.
Mm-hmm.
But when she raised the traffic fines, when they raised the traffic fines, they played back a clip from when she was saying the government cannot tax the public into prosperity and whatever, and they used that to say, well, look now she raising the traffic fines and whatever. Mm-hmm. From that, the PNM started their propaganda campaign.
Okay.
Now listen to me. Social media activists that jump ship, to me, right, is irrelevant.
Really?
And I'm going to tell you why. I will never attack none of them. And let me tell you why. They are like fowls. And who have more corn will feed more fowls. If your neighbor throwing food for your fowl will end up living by your neighbor. You know about that?
Mm.
You understand?
Mm.
Anytime that over there getting you more food, they're jumping over that fence and they want to know where your fowl gone. Your fowl move over. Right? They will always go, right, where they think the numbers going. Because remember, them looking for likes. They're looking for followers. So, after you built a reputation of talking on behalf of country, or pretending that you're talking on behalf of country, and you're asking for certain things now that you support, and you didn't get it in the interim, because everybody wanted it in the interim, because all who support wanted it in the interim, but not everybody did receive, and nobody couldn't wait. Right? They jump ship. They will jump back ship. That is why I'm not talking to them. That is why I'm not talking about them. Them are irrelevant in this. What I'm trying to tell you, David Welch, let them lie.
So
leave them.
So
This is not, listen, I'm telling you this. Choose your battles wisely.
I choose them.
Right? You are now on talk radio.
Okay.
And you are with a guru. Right? They are beneath you. Do not go down in the trenches to fight with the cockroach and rats when you're living up in the penthouse. Listen what I'm telling you. Right? Your level is up here. We're supposed to be talking about those who in parliament, all the senators and the Hararis and them we're going after. Right? The media activists, you can go on your personal blog after you leave here, take out your phone and do a video on them then. Not on this radio station. Okay? Take that as advice and constructive criticism. Right? Let's move along. There we go.
You had a hold on, and therefore allow me. You reel it back, so I'll just put the anchor down on it.
Put the anchor down.
I'll hold it there.
Yeah. Don't go after them.
I won't go after them in the gutter that they probably want.
Don't go down in the gutter.
I won't go down in the gutter. But let me tell the people. Let me tell the people this. You see what's taking place now is you have defense jumpers that jump defense.
You remember the game? They're getting paid, you know.
That's fine. That's fine. You have defense jumpers that jump defense. You have the aldermen that jump defense, and those that want to now spew racism and say Kamala is racist, and Kamala is going against the campaign promises, and Kamala is worse than the PNM, and we wish to return to the PNM, and we want to go back that way because what we're going through now is hardship. I want to tell all of those on social media, on the media, across on the stations that on YouTube that you say talking about us, because I don't listen. I don't care for the name. All right? I don't care for the name.
Neither do I. Neither do I. But the people calling me to tell me that they're calling up my name.
And I don't care at all.
Right.
What I want to say because I see Penelope Beckles talking up she mouth on PNM campaign thing that she had there, some report, national thing she had. I think it was yesterday, right? And she talking about Kamala Persad-Bissessar, and Kamala, you stay which part you is. Yes, we want Kamala Persad-Bissessar to stay as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. The country needs to understand one thing and one thing only. The People's National Movement have governed this country for 10 years. And in the 10 years, what did we get for governance? When we complaining about what Kamala Persad-Bissessar doing, we never at all looking at what is actually being done in TNT. For the first time we meeting with Indonesia, we signing memorandums of understandings with foreign countries.
David Welch, all you have to say is this. In this first year, the UNC and Kamala Persad-Bissessar has done 100 times more for this country than the PNM did in the last 9.5 years. However, that was done is not being portrayed, and it's being overshadowed
by
negativity.
By a shooting?
Not only a shooting, by negative media. You need to understand, those who control the media control the minds of the people. Hitler used it. Not all these big United States president use it. They control the media houses. Once you have the media houses on your side, you can win. You need to understand that the PNM understands that. They knows that. Control the media, control the narrative, and you can control the people. Right? You control how the people think. Because they don't understand, they cannot differentiate what is truth and what is noise, what is propaganda. They don't know. Because they're too lazy, they don't go and research nothing. They just take everything for what is said from anybody. You don't matter to be educated, you don't have to be a professor. It's just so bad now that people with no degree never went secondary school and finished, going on the phone and making videos and talking anything, and they believe in that.
Exactly. Exactly that point.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
People who have nothing, who never ever understood politics.
Listen to me. It just had a song, like something that you could relate to, and they're going with it.
And they don't have to make sense.
It don't have to make no sense. It's more dangerous now than before, you know. And the PNM get to understand that, matter of fact, it's easier for them. So now they don't have to pay talk shows, and don't have to pay these bright people and them who understand politics and who went to university and do political degree and all kind of things. They don't have to pay them again, you know. They could pay the bottom feeders and them small money and scrums to hold our phone and talk. Who had 5,000 followers and 6,000 followers and 10,000 followers on TikTok. And they're going live every night. Every day they're going live. Every minute they're going live. They ain't working no way. How you think they're making groceries? You need to understand the war that we are fighting. It's called guerrilla warfare. Right? And the Viet Cong beat the mighty American with that in the Vietnam War. You understand? Guerrilla warfare is the worst war to fight, you know. The worst war to win, you know. The hardest war to win is guerrilla warfare. Okay, you don't know who's who. And that is what is happening right now. Right? It don't need to make sense. And I'm trying to explain, right, that we, this government, right, is being undermined slowly but surely. If this continue, this is the first year. If this continue, I don't think we can make it past year 3, you know. If this continue at this pace, right, we might be going back to the polls in 2028 because of pressure from the public. I want you to understand what I'm saying. And I want the public who listen to Talk City 91.1 understand what I'm saying. You know, we taking this thing for granted. Take all their head out of the clouds. Stop burying all their head in the sand like ostrich and understand. I fully understand and know this PNM tactic. From 33-3. From 33-3. These people came back and win outright in the government and get back in the government in a short space of 5 years from 1986 to 1991. They get almost wiped out and came back. Think, what they do there now? Right now, they only have 13 seats. That's enough. They don't need much, you know. Right? And we don't have some close marginals already. They're playing a stink, dirty game. They're not fighting fair. And until we realize that we cannot allow this to happen, let's fix this. All we do on top, all the nice thing we do, and we get oil and gas, and we do this, and we fix road, and we give people working wasa, and we give people outdoor jobs, and camera do this and camera do that, all that will come to zero once that seed was sown in a person's mind that them don't know what they're doing, we don't trust them, they're corrupt, and all kind of thing. Why you think all this OPR thing and thing happening with no evidence and no facts that there's no corruption in that? Because the people that using taxpayers' money, they're using their own money, but the OPR investigating. It's a so I see that it have some kind of form of corruption in there. The TNT land thing with Saddam Hussein, what do you call it?
Landmark TT.
Landmark TT. All that is seeds is sowing to make people feel that, you know, look, the UNC doing corruption, which is nothing compared to what Foster Cummins and them did in the AGC.
There's no corruption in it.
Correct, but it is nothing.
Money for...
Understand what I'm saying? But they don't know that. Because when somebody take up their phone and ball, well, let's see the way with Landmark TT, they're going to put a friend and family to get work, and they'll do the bacchanal on the TikTok. Yeah. They're gone with that. With no information, no facts. Everything the UNC does, they're going to get a propagated narrative lie behind it. And that is right there, because remember, the PNM is a non-entity right now. Nobody want to hear about them. When we won in 2025, nobody want to hear about the PNM again, you know. The leader week, they're not saying anything. They wasn't saying anything. But this right now, I tell you, when I hear people in chat groups talking about it, we go back to the PNM. In my mind, saying, but what them people talking? Oh, let's see what's going on right now. Better we go back to the PNM. What going on right now?
Nothing at all.
Nothing ain't going on, you know?
Nothing big at all. Everything is literally the same, Heavy. Everything is literally the same.
I'm glad you understand.
The price for everything is literally the same. Kamala Prasad says they didn't raise anything much.
I'm going to ask you a question. And let me see if you can answer it. If you could open these lines right now and people can tell me what is going on right now that the government is doing wrong, that wasn't there before under the PNM.
We fixing things.
Correct, but what is going on right now in the country that is worse than what was under the PNM? Or is it the same?
URP.
Well, CPAP URP, the damn thing was corrupt.
Let me open the phone lines.
Let me hear what that is.
Well, let me start with that, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me start with that.
Go ahead, talk.
We have people inside of the government, the present government, who is from the former government, who is stymied all the projects and programs, so it got fail. Let me answer why it is people working, and up to now they get paid after 2 and 3 fortnight.
Who? Tell me who.
That was the program. That was the new program, the North Road program.
Yes, with the new programs and they bring online.
And you understand? Right? And you understand what's going on, right? With that,
it's people inside there
with
a bunch of PNM inside it.
Correct.
We're doing all kind of things.
Yes, I'm
The
blocking it. You know why? Because they want that program to fail.
Exactly so.
Correct.
And that's how they're going to turn the people against the government, the present government.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for explaining
and
that.
To make it worse is we have people in the UNC condoning this stupidness by allowing and bringing back some of these PNM has-beens into the system.
Right.
When they're already gone, we're supposed to get rid of them. All of them.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you, caller. Let me take our next call.
Caller live.
Yeah, Heavy.
Yeah, go ahead.
I understand what you're saying, and the gentleman who just called there.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't work, because I'll tell you what happened. A lot of things that they're doing backfiring on them, and it's been proven that it's wrong, right? I didn't want to get in with the shooting and the police business, but here what happened? When they do the forensic thing and whatever it is, and it's before the court, a lot of people will be surprised and that will backfire on them. You understand?
I waiting for it, That's why. Thanks, caller. That's why for almost the entire show, I really don't have anything to say on that matter. Because I am waiting, because the commissioner, we can play with the commissioner side, but the commissioner of police, he came out and he said we have evidence. And this is what people, I hear this Penelope Beckles on your platform yesterday, talking about our commissioner of police, we own. It's a country owned. We had no political interference in the appointment of a commissioner of police. The government had none of that. Kamala Prasad did not influence.
Don't change the narrative. I want them to answer the question.
Say the question again.
Yeah.
Say the question.
What is happening now that is worse than when we were under the PNM?
Caller.
That we Prime Minister, the most honorable Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisesa, give the citizens their own way and the constitutional rights to exercise it fully. And the next thing, you see, if the PNM did build a state-of-the-art forensic center, lab, where they're supposed to finish build it, we wouldn't have this problem. And I want to ask Brother Heavy, I want Penny to see if she will support constitution reform, to change the constitution. So this stupidness, since she know what kind of state we in, if she is supporting constitutional reform. And Brother Heavy, I want to bring back. You see them letters on them and the debt with the ON? That is the thing. Don't let me just sideline and get gaslighted with them misfits on them. Because all of them singing for the supper. Because they can't answer the question, and question is being asked to them. So they're trying to divert the attention. Bless evening. See you on Monday, please God.
Thanks so much. 6224911, 6224911. Ask that question again, Heavy.
What is happening now in Trinidad and Tobago under this government that is worse than when we were under the PNM? Please just answer that question for me. And you're going to realize that all what they're saying out there is fantasy, fiction, propaganda, lies. What really worse off? And if you watch the numbers, we really better off. If you watch the murder rate for 2025 and 2026 so far, same time today from last year, from the year 1 PNM 2024, they had 240 murders. Last year, 2025, around the same time, was 160, and this year is 145.
Every according to the people, data don't matter. Caller.
Hello.
That's what they're feeling is something else. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Have you take a question?
Yeah. Go ahead.
In my community, and two communities, I'm about a community down Champlain, and my community in Rima, more people on the ground, catching the tail, got plenty people with the principle. And I
Plenty of people looking for what?
I could only work in CPAP and Europe.
Oh, okay.
I could only talk about my community. So I telling you, tell me, so I tell you. All right, later.
Explain what he said. I didn't hear him.
CPAP and Europe.
I'm to CPAP and Europe.
He said many people in his community was weak in CPAP and Europe.
Many people in the community was getting free money from CPAP and Europe because Europe itself was ghost gang.
That's what they want. They
right?
want free money.
No, it can't work like that because that costing the country money.
Who cares about that?
They don't care.
Who cares?
Okay.
And WhatsApp paying influencers? That's what they go say? Who cares?
WhatsApp paying what?
Influencers. So who cares?
They getting free money?
Caller.
What they working for?
Caller.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, caller.
Yeah, I heard something like what has been going bad since the present government takeover.
Yeah.
What is worse?
What is working?
What is worse?
Okay, let me see if I can say something. I don't know if I'm fitting in the right place, but I don't blame the government for nothing, because if an institution is treating me bad, I cannot blame the institution. I blame the government, I blame the institution. You see, the police, they have a problem. And I would like the problem to be attacked from the top down. Because it seems as though the people who are in the police force, once they have a family in the area that they are operating, like they send out a family member to attack the problem, and it is not being taken from investigative process. That's my family. I take his side. Let me give you a reference. I stood upstairs in my house watching something unfold. When I looked downstairs, I saw everything. I saw a big stone went through a man's door. When the police come, they investigating the man whose door is broken down by the big stone. You live in here, how long you live in here, you have papers for here. And the man who fell the big stone, nobody is asking him nothing. What kind of trust should I put in a police force like that?
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call Trinidad and Tobago. So,
besides the man who talk about CPR and Europe, anybody answer the question?
I got anything else? No.
Because,
all right, in it down. Well, you will see Papa Europe.
All right, let's go.
622-4911, 622-4911. Let me play the drop.
Voice your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
Caller.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing different. To me, we live in a better life. And I could testify to that. And what I don't understand, what they're saying, they want to go back to PNM. PNM had all that money to spend. And they run down the country. How they go down and run the country without money? That don't make no sense to me. That make absolutely no sense to me.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Caller. All right. Caller.
Yeah, I'm heavy.
Yes.
For plenty people, it must be the worst government because it ain't no free money again. It ain't no staying home and getting pay again. It ain't no grandmother and godmother and godfather, no business or no company or no ministry to help you again. Everybody had to go through the right process. It ain't no third man to collect no money again. So it must be the worst government for some of them because them like stupidness, them like freeness, them like bubble.
Thank you, caller.
Why they go always say this government is the worst government.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Caller.
A pleasant good afternoon, David and David.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I ask myself, what is driving the protests with these people, with these citizens rather, right now?
Mm-hmm.
Because they started off as justice. Yep. Nobody can give them wrong. They had a protest last Sunday. They had one this Wednesday. And today, they are out again.
Mm-hmm.
This protest currently right now, in my humble opinion, is politically driven. If you look at some of the people amongst those individuals there, amongst the lady there,
yeah,
it's anti-government. It's anti-government. And the PNM is right there, just a footsteps away, just fanning that flames. Keep on fanning that flames. You see the mainstream media? The mainstream media is a very dangerous element.
Exactly.
Very, very dangerous element.
Yeah.
And the government have to be very mindful of that. Very mindful. I'm asking myself now, well, look, I think it is time that is only one person could come and publicly address this issue or some of the issues that is in front the nation right now. And it's the goodly Prime Minister. All she have to do is to give a prime time address and address some of the issue head on. But I think by remaining silent and more responding to the same mainstream media, keep on bombarding her with calls and looking for a got you moments, I think that is not too much of a good strategy. In my humble view, again, I think the goodly Prime Minister ought to come out, hold a press conference and address some of these controversies issue head on and try to put a rest on this. She can't obviously she can't go on.
I beg to disagree.
Huh?
I beg to disagree with that last statement you know said him. She shouldn't do that.
Who's a Sefi?
Yes, she shouldn't do that. And I'm gonna tell you why after. Okay. You will listen off here, I'm gonna tell you why.
Heavy, there's a partner from over here. Well, okay, we could
when I tell you why, you go understand what I'm saying.
We could agree to disagree.
All right, I agree with everything else you said, but that part where she had to come out and do a press conference, right?
Okay, yeah. and that is fine if you.
Right.
And that is fine, but you cannot heavy allow these issues, these controversial issues, to be filtering in the public domain. Heavy, you just can't. And then so somebody needs to come out and address this issue, and everybody is seeing one person only. They don't want to hear from the commissioner because they don't trust the police.
Right.
You understand me?
Understand.
And when coming to the mainstream media, whatever the government have to say, the mainstream media will still try to twist our words and spin it. You understand me? But heavy, in my humble opinion, again, I believe that the goodly Prime Minister ought to come out and address some of these burning issues, what is in the public domain, instead of just, staying in the background. I think it's time she have to come out and address those certain issues.
All right.
Some prime time address or something like that.
Thank you,
that is my humble opinion, Evie.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Yes.
Before you go into it, we have a caller that was waiting a long time.
You mustn't do that, eh?
I just go back
because when I go to the next caller, I go forget what's going on and answer that caller what you're going to say.
Write it down for you now.
Write it down for me because I addressed that we said it because I had my reply to it on the top of my mind in front of it right now. When this caller don't talk, I'm going to forget what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Go ahead and say now. Caller, just hold the line. Go ahead. Say it.
No, let you go ahead. Let you go. You're done on the line.
Caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, all I have to say, what's my local election coming up, right? Mark my words. You see some of the social media posting seeing it, nice. You see some of them going up as candidates for the next local election. Mark my words. Thank you. I reading this thing. Now we're going on. I'm looking to get people to go up, nice, and watch out. See some of these people, they are going to be the ones as candidates for the next election.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Now, let me tell you this. I want to tell my goodly friend this. A couple months ago, I would have agreed with you, right? You know what I realized? Every time the Prime Minister make a statement or talk or do a press conference, they take insults from that and weaponize it against her, right?
Yeah.
Listen to me carefully. The average Trimbagonian don't listen to press conferences. The average Trimbagonian don't listen to debates. They don't listen to the what is called it on a Friday after the Parliament post cabinet and all them kind of thing. You know what they do? They go in the newspapers or they go on social media to hear what the people say. What they say. They take third and fourth hand information from whatever was said and turn it wherever they turn it into, and they go with that, and that becomes the truth, not what was said. Right? The Prime Minister coming out to talk about the issues that is happening now. She shouldn't do that. She don't have to do that. Because there's no issue. You understand what I'm saying? What they have out there is propaganda. So she's trying to come out to dispel all the propaganda because now there's factual.
Yeah.
As I said, when she comes out to do that, they're going to take that whole press conference take out inserts and said the front line go on the newspaper could be the Prime Minister said this, that, and that, and that, and nothing what she said. He said it with his own mouth. Conventional media right now is compromised.
Yeah.
Right? They are going to weaponize everything that she said back against her and her party. And still, and make it blow out of proportion. And then when the PNM trolls and the social media fouls and them take this, they're going to make a field out of it. Life's going to go up. Look what the Prime Minister say. Imagine she says so. And don't do it. Let she deal with the country and get in the country to ready for economical freedom. She has people. Right? She have Philip. She has David Naked. She have Anna Roberts. She have us. Right? Let we deal with long there. Let we deal with that. Let we fight our fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stay out. You stay out. You do what you have to do. Don't take that bait. Because as far as I'm concerned, that statement they made, the bait here and the twisted narrative. The twisted. Nobody understand what she said there, no. They turn it into
what they think she said.
Yeah, what they think she said. She choose the police over the people.
Oh, no, that's not why, yeah.
Right? Let me take a call.
Yep. 6224911 caller. 6224911 caller. Caller.
Good evening.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Gentlemen, I only joined your program at around 5. That's when I jumped into my vehicle.
Okay, but you miss a lot, boy. You miss a lot.
I miss a lot.
Yeah, boy. You miss the whole.
You know, Heavy, I just make this joke with Kingsley that his bread is butter on both sides, but I have to work, eh?
All right.
Eric, I hope you're coming. Eric, I hope you're coming to actually give us something of substance, because you see this going
now, one thing you should never do, Mr. Welch, is tell me what to say when I call your program. I call to give my opinion, not yours. All right? Now, let me just say this to you. You were just talking about what the Prime Minister said and they weaponize it against her. Well, I did. I went into Facebook and I said that the Prime Minister is saying that I depend on violent men to do things to protect me while I'm asleep. Then she's wrong. I depend on the police service to act within the Constitution and the law in the execution of their responsibility.
So she was talking for you then?
And
that statement was for you?
Talking for me.
So it fall in your garden then. So you don't have men that. So okay, Eric, it don't have people in Trinidad that depend on gangsters to protect their communities. So that statement is a lie.
The point I wish to make to you, Phil, is that the Prime Minister should always urge all and sundry to act within the Constitution and
everyone
the law.
Everyone will do that.
So
everyone will do that. Yeah.
Her responsibility more for all is to ask people to do that.
Okay, and then question: when they don't do that, what the Prime Minister should do then? What she should say?
Then they should face the law.
Okay, and then what is happening then? Because Kamala Persad-Bissessar is siding with law.
This is a non-issue. I don't know. You know why I say this is a non-issue?
Yeah, please move on.
Is the Prime Minister a lawyer, a judge? Which she is a commissioner of police?
The Prime Minister is a senior counsel and a wealthy individual.
No.
Kamala.
She's the office. She's the office. The office is the Prime Minister.
She's an officer of the court.
Right, and you know there's a separation of powers, right? She's right now. She's a Prime Minister. Right? What does she have to do with what the police and the law and whatever it's
I was coming to that.
You supposed to know the separation of powers.
Fitzdavid Pandey was a heavily engaged.
I go lie. You shift the goalpost now. Eric, you can shift the goalpost now. How you reach Fitzdavid Pandey now?
Fitzdavid Pandey dead and gone. All right, Eric, we allow you to continue. Just stay relevant now.
Go ahead.
No. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in hearing Basil.
Let me see we going. Let me see we going.
When under his watch, Ramdani escaped, he was livid with rage. He said, I'm not taking this from the police service. How could you have a man in your custody and he escapes? Mr. Pandey immediately instituted a commission of inquiry into the escape of Ramdani. And then we started to hear all the gory details. Policeman bringing marijuana himself for people, all kind of thing policeman was doing, this and that.
I see his point, you know. He talking this for a while, telling us it's a commission of inquiry
you,
needed. The reality
There's
is
no commission
after,
of inquiry needed for a PNM propaganda post.
but after
There's
that, what
no
next?
propaganda post here.
Eric, move on, please.
There is
Move on.
pain in the society.
Yeah, one more shot again. Move on.
Pain, if we don't treat with that pain, it could escalate into something different.
Eric,
All right,
move
listen
on.
to me.
Move
Eric,
on.
Eric, here what to do, right? Go on YouTube and watch the show from the beginning and hear my editorial in the beginning of the show in the 3 o'clock hour.
This evening after the news at 8.
All right, good. Thank you very much,
All right.
Eric. Enjoy it.
Have a nice evening.
Yeah, because you cannot miss everything we talk about if you're coming in the 5 o'clock hour.
Caller.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, caller.
Yeah. Heavy, you hit the nail on the head a while ago. Right? But here what happening? The Prime Minister don't have to say nothing.
No.
And the police service need to take a page out of that book. Right? David, you're young enough that your mother and father ground you when you were small. You ever try talking to a wall and see what kind of answer you just get?
Nothing.
You get nothing.
Well,
So if you ignore these people, if the police ignore them, just put on your barriers where they're not supposed to be, right? And ignore them. Let them walk up and down the whole of Port of Spain, they go Martin, wherever they want to walk. And you just ignore them. You do them just like what Keith Rowley was doing a lot of when we was trying to protest. You understand? He just ignore you and say you're a non-entity and you're irrelevant. You go see them go just disappear just like everything else because you go realize nobody is talking back to you, nobody is making you relevant in no news. And if the news take it and put 5 times in the friggin' news and they realize they're getting no rating, hear what? The story change. But as long as you keep talking to them and giving them relevance, they will be relevant in the news.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much, caller.
Caller, your life.
Point taken.
Yeah, they're not getting no traction. Don't give them no traction, man. They'll continue marching and weighing out themselves, and they will turn on each other and get fed up, man. You just have to weigh them out, right? And people are aware of the propaganda and everything with your program and other programs and Alan Roberts and all those guys. They keep on showing them up. The petticoat keep on showing, man, and they'll start to get fed up. And then while the case started to go on and so on, and the whole narrative will change. Everything is dynamic, it just changes as time go along. So they don't bother with them. They're afraid the big bad rollout, right? They're afraid the revitalization plan. They're afraid Jolene John, what's she coming with? They're afraid the refinery and all of that. So that was why they're trying to bombard and thing. But the government is strong, man.
Thanks so much. Caller, you're live.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm just send a message for Eric. Eric, little listening. Say, well, Gordon swim from Carrera, escape from Carrera Island and swim to Trinidad. They had an inquiry?
All right, thanks so much.
Don't call to answer.
Caller.
Hello, good day.
Yeah.
Good day, caller.
Hi, good day.
Yeah, go ahead.
David and Heavy.
Yes.
Just calling to say something. I don't know if you all recognize that there's a strike for maxi taxis, all maxi taxis from the 1st to the 3rd of June, which will be next Monday to next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And
I can ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the strike for?
You know, I'm not sure what they said.
Nobody knows what.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, that could be another PNM thing.
You could go, but you could go on the you know where you could find it on the Guardian Media.
Look who.
I'll tell you what they strike about. Don't worry. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Then, yeah.
Thank you very much.
So them people striking based off they want a commitment from the Prime Minister and them about increasing the speed limit on the highway for maxi taxis. The increases for the priority bus route because the fare increased for them.
The fee,
yeah, the tax.
Okay.
As well as they want they say that they're having an issue with PH taxis and the competitiveness with the PH taxi drivers and stuff like that.
the maxi taxis are very competitive with the PH taxis.
Taxi drivers.
In which route?
Well, this will be going east to west.
It cannot be going east to west because who does work that route?
It does have a good bit of PH.
Wait, listen. We have a break?
No, but I'm saying that they have a valid point with the PH drivers.
They have no valid point with the PH.
No, they actually do. I'm not heavy. One thing I'm not going to
I am the vice president of the Mova taxi drivers and the vice president of the and the vice president of the. Well, I can't remember.
Mova mostly only have PH drivers as well, heavy.
Of the ATA, which is the Auxiliary Transport Association, which was the body, right, that was in charge of PH taxis. That way we was going to try to get PH taxis regularized.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not.
Listen, we went straight up until we had a bill that lay before the lower house, right, to regularize PH taxis, right? And it passed and was supposed to pass in the upper house, and it didn't never come forward, and it was just rest riding because we have to make an amendment to the Insurance Act. Right? But that being said, what PH taxis was hampering or was in competition with was normal age taxis, not maxi taxis.
Understand that.
Because age taxis are on the same route where PH taxis normally work. PH taxis don't use the bus route. PH taxis don't use the highway. You understand?
They do now,
The taxis that use the highways, like the 7-seaters, taxis
PH,
and them.
Trust me, PH uses, and not even 7-seaters.
What they probably quarreling for is probably the Tichi ride share and them, because them is the new entity. It have two other companies come out after Tichi ride share.
It could be
probably
TTRS
that
or so.
Or TTRS or something.
But again, their point is valid. But here's what I'm saying. If they want to protest because things are being modernized and changing in Trinidad and Tobago, go right ahead. The Prime Minister made a valid point. If all they have a problem, well, we'll open up the PBR for everybody. And we'll allow everybody to utilize it. So therefore, y'all won't have anything to argue about. You cannot be upset with people about taking a fast and reliable transportation. You can't be vexed with people for that. You can't be vexed with people if they don't want to listen to, sit next to other people in maxi taxis or,
That's why majority of people buy vehicles,
Correct.
Yeah, because
ride share. We'll go on ride share.
Just ride share, yeah. I go just pay my money and call a ride share and pick my from home and drop me to work.
Things changing, and that was
correct.
that was what my point was going to be. They have a valid point with PH taxis, and that could be
when
again,
I say PH taxi, it's supposed to be ride share because PH taxis don't walk east, west, north, not.
It don't matter which.
However
they want to categorize it is up to them. But the thing is, things are changing in Trinidad and Tobago, and we're moving fast and steady towards more reliable transportation. And nobody wants to sit down and stand up at 11 o'clock, because usually that happens as well, 11 p.m. At night, waiting for a maxi, when I could just click on my phone, hit a ride share.
But normally don't get maxi them or what soon.
My point exactly, right? It's not reliable form of transportation.
People come out on the bus shoot with them always at the night and think. I remember I went to a party and a friend of mine about after 3 no, not so, it was after 1-2 o'clock in the morning. But her house gathering a line.
Yeah.
And she walked out to the bus shoot to wait for a taxi. And when I was leaving, I leave about a whole hour and something after when I passed. She said, "Stand up there." You understand? No Maxine walking. Wow. Right? I thought they were protesting because of being getting robbery or criminal activity or whatever the case may be. These things.
If they want to shut this, and here the thing I have you.
Repeat the first two.
Increasing the priority bus route fee, and then they want a speed limit. Protesting for the speed limit and maxi taxis.
The speed limit and the maxi taxis. How fast they want to go?
I don't know.
There is a natural speed limit that you have to go to. They want to go overgo that.
I don't know. Things say.
I want to get a meeting with the Maxi Taxi Drivers Association. We can call them. You have a number for them?
What's his name? Something.
I don't know. Get it and we call them. Let me see if we can talk to them before we go up to the top of the hour. Before we go to the top of the hour, because this is making no sense to me. You go and shut down the country. You go and stop work for 3 days. Because I don't want to pay more to use the bus route, or they want to go faster than they normally just go. They have a limit a speed limit, and they have a speed limit. Then again, it has so much traffic. How fast you can drive?
I don't know.
This ain't making no sense.
I sent her a message. She get the number. Let's take one call and I go to the
this
break.
ain't
Caller.
making no kind of sense at all.
622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. We'll take one more and then go straight to the break. And we'll play out all the ads up until, well, so we could go to the top without any disturbances. All right?
Yeah.
So 622-4911, 622-4911. You know what? I know who to call on this matter real quick.
You want to go for the break and get the call?
When we go to that break, we're going for plenty ads. So.
There's plenty.
Oh, I typed this number wrong, yes? What is mine? I type in.
They will too?
Nah, I get your number, so. I'm so stupid, boy.
You know how to make a call out?
Yeah. Oh, your phone dead. I would say that.
It's ringing?
The phone dead. It's off.
You have reached your voicemail box, huh?
Yeah, straight to. All right, so we're going for the break, Trinidad and Tobago, and then when we come back, we will try and see if we can get on to someone from the Maxi Taxi Association. All right, stay tuned to Talk City 91.1 FM under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty, and you don't like it.
What?
Why you feel so? You don't like the song?
I still want to know why they put.
I say this song you don't like.
No, I am thinking. Protest for something relevant, something important. How much did they raise if you buy?
Like $200 additional or so, or $300, and that's yearly, I think.
$200 for the year?
I think so. I'll check it and see.
More?
Back.
To use the shoot?
Yeah. And they're paying the old fare for a long time. Anyway, we'll be back right after this.
Oh, Lord, Father.
In the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening. Feel it, live it, be there. Tobago Carnival 2026. Mud, mass, music.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Buried in the rhythm, hidden beneath the soil, sleeping within the spirit of Tobago, something awakens. On Friday, 29th May, Tobago Carnival 2026 awakens. Awaken to the sounds of mud, mass, music. From 4 p.m., the Pigeon Point Heritage Park transforms into the heartbeat of the island for the official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026. Witness the sunset ignite the sky as rhythm, color, and pure bacchanal energy consume the night. This is not just the launch. This is the awakening.
All right, welcome back on the Inside Trinidad and Tobago. We've got 10 minutes until we go up to the hour. Well, we'll be here with you until 55, so we have 5 minutes on the inside. So let's go straight back to the phone lines. Caller.
Mr. Welch.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Good evening. I listen to the program and I understand the Boston Maxi going to have a strike next week.
Yes, we have an update on that. So, but go ahead, ask the question.
Yeah, so if there's anything, I don't know what it's about. I'll leave the set right now, so on the outside here. But I have a question, quickly. Yeah. Some years ago, within the past 10 years, the Maxi Association would have paid some $52 million towards the then government to upgrade the hub.
Yeah.
Now, I want that kind of to find out if that money was covered, if the money was given back to pay or do whatever. I need to know if this protest has to do with the same hub.
Okay.
Where that money was paid for. So I just need some clarification on that. Thanks.
All right, no problems. All right, thanks so much. Well, the short update on that is a non-issue. This is to credible people. All right?
So they paid how much? $60-something million. So what's which hub?
I don't know.
And if they paid that when the PNM government was there?
Most likely.
Oh, God, so PNM take the money.
6224911, 6224911, 3944911. Some voice notes we didn't get to during the hour.
Good afternoon, Chief Heavy and Mr. David. Just want to know have some concerns about this video going around viral that maxi taxis all over will be striking from the 1st of June to the 3rd of June which is next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
People take alternative transportation. It have plenty of alternative transportation out here, and you can still do it for cheap. You have the PH cars, you have people that are doing all kind of things. Wait only 3 days. All right, that's what I can say. I can tell you that they're actively meeting with the government. That's what I can say. All right, call are you live?
Mr. Welch.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
I'm calling back again. I hear TC asking if it was 62 million. It was 52 million as advertised or carried in the papers, the dailies.
What that money was for?
That money was to upgrade the hub, the Max Taxi hub in Port of Spain.
Which is Citygate?
Citygate, yes.
Right. Who they paid that towards the Works and Transport Minister at the time, which was Rohan Sutherland?
The PNM government was there. And so whoever was the Transport Minister at that time, there's too much changes there, I didn't keep up.
Right.
But they had a big rush to that. I mean, they were told that but something on the person who's supposed to facilitate the watchman for the money and the project, well, that has to be the PTSA, whoever it is. Let's think it out like this. So we need to get some clarification on that.
All right. No problem.
Right.
Thanks so much.
So one thing, if you're talking about paying some yearly fee, increase in the fee, I can tell you, I've traveled on a maxi, a red band maxi, and a green band maxi. And between QF and Tanapuna, it was almost $15 was made on a short drop, and not 5. Because people drop out and come in, drop out and come in. What I'm saying, they do have a good earning, and if you have to upgrade as the government, we all have to do our part, please.
All right. Thanks so much, caller.
Yeah.
Heavy good day to you and David. I would like you all to ask Auntie Kamala if she can please open up the bus routes for all the H taxis to carry the people on the duty to their works. That is all, and it's all over.
Caller, last one. Yeah, make it quick.
Yeah, good day.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, you have to make it quick. Go ahead.
The PH is very necessary, very necessary. It'll be out there 24/7.
Yep.
You understand?
Yes, brother.
And the next thing, amalgamated. That security firm, I remember, on Polka Station, which was 7:30 a.m. about 15 years ago, they were charging the government $44 million a year to do that transportation. And diesel and thing gone up, so I wonder how much it is now.
All right. Thanks so much. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, well, that's how we will leave it for today on Under the Radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty, and David Welch, Heavy.
Until tomorrow, we'll be back here
Tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, until next week. I'll be back here same time, same place on Talk City 91.1 FM. David's going on vacation.
Yep.
Yes. So
I am out of here until just 1 week, though. I should take 2. I'm out of here until June 8, 2026. So I'll see you back here on June 8, just 1 week from now, the next Monday. Right here on Talk City 91.1 FM, Under the Radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty, and David Welch. Up next, we have the wrap-up with the big bad. Oh, he big and he bad. The opinion box is here, and Kingsley will be in studio in just a short bit as well. So stay tuned to Tobago.